Have you ever felt alone? My name is Anthony, and I'm a white man with brown hair sitting in a black wheelchair. I live with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, a muscle weakening rare disease, which led me to experience severe social isolation, where I lost the ability to play video games using a traditional physical controller. To address this, I developed the Overjoyed Accessible gaming platform in my role as a board member of the nonprofit Our Odyssey, whose mission is to connect young adults impacted by a rare or chronic condition through our socially inclusive platforms and events. Overjoyed is a $5 Microsoft Store app for Windows, designed to enable individuals to play video games on PC, Nintendo Switch, Xbox Game Pass, and PlayStation Plus Premium using only their mouse or eye gaze hardware. The Nintendo Switch requires a micro adapter from our accessibility partner, 8BitDo.
As an individual with a physical limitation, I used to be extremely limited to what games I could play due to their controls. Now, thanks to Overjoyed, I'm free. Gaming with Overjoyed has meant more than you can imagine because it's provided me such a positive social outlet. I finally have the opportunity to really dive in and explore all types of games without being concerned if the controls are going to work for me or not. Now, it's just a matter of how much gaming I can fit into one day.
The Overjoyed software was created for gamers with low dexterity or mobility, but also benefits people with chronic pain and fatigue, while simplifying controls for new gamers, elderly, and people living with a developmental disorder. It works by turning mouse into controller button presses. Moving your mouse moves your character right or left. Down locks on the enemy. Up moves character forward. Click and top to jump. Click in center to swing sword. Your donations help us with marketing, developing future versions of Overjoyed, and allow us to use Overjoyed to power collaborative gaming experiences in Zoom for the Our Odyssey community. I'll now pass it along to my good friend Starling, who will tell you more ways to get involved in supporting Overjoyed.
I'm Starling, a Twitch streamer and an agent of social inclusion for Our Odyssey. One of my favorite things about live streaming is being able to meet others with a passion for gaming, learning different perspectives, and bonding over our common interests. So I first met Ant on Twitch. We both happened to be playing a little game called Another Crab's Treasure, and he taught me how his disability impacts his dexterity and mobility. So instead of using a traditional controller, he uses Overjoyed. It was clear to me that he's passionate about games and wanted to help more people play them. I may not have a physical disability, but I became an agent of social inclusion by hosting a community awareness event called No Controller Necessary. This awesome event is a way for content creators to demo Our Odyssey's Overjoyed Accessibility software in a live stream environment, as well as take the opportunity to educate their community about accessibility in gaming. For the event I hosted, I streamed a handful of games of my choice and showed my audience how to customize controls for each of those games. Software users can share layouts between each other, and those layouts can be loaded right into Overjoyed. No setup necessary. I chose to fundraise as part of my awareness event with fun incentives for reaching certain donation milestones. Now, fundraising is optional, but it's a great opportunity to get your community involved. So I invite you to become an agent of social inclusion by visiting ourodyssey.org/support. Once there, you can make a direct donation to Our Odyssey, purchase or gift the Overjoyed software, or join our Discord to learn more about the No Controller Necessary event and become a beta tester. I hope you'll join us in making games more accessible. Thank you.
I dream about a world that's barrier-free, where everything can be tailored to your ability. And inclusion isn't a maybe, it's a guarantee. For this dream to become reality, we all need to be overjoyed about accessibility. Accessibility.
I think we're live. I think we are.
Yep.
Let me share my screen. There we are. Hey, check that out. We got the software up. We did it. We did it.
Yes, we did it.
We did it. Hi, everyone. My name's Ari. I'm from Narby House, and I met Anthony, I don't know, a couple months ago now. I was just in a meeting with another nonprofit to see how we could use the software, Overjoyed. And Anthony and I started talking, and it's been a little while. We were trying to do this a couple times, but we finally are here. And we're going to show, well, he's going to show me how we can set up this guy so we can use it. Do people know this is the new version? Are we announcing?
Yeah,
it
this
right
is the new version 1.5.
Cool. So we're gonna mess with it. So my background is I have a brother named Ben, and he's nonverbal quadriplegic due to a rare condition called TUB4A related leukodystrophy. I developed a little piece of software for him that he can use his computer, and he can basically play some simple games I made on like using ChatGPT and using Python. So he has like a few games we made for him that he plays, but he hasn't played games in over 10 years because his body, just kind of progressed in a way where he's unable to use his hands, unable to speak, unable to do a lot of things, but he has an ability to move his head left and right. So he has 2 button controls on either side of his head, and maybe I could show that at some point today. But the idea here is to try to figure out how to use this thing, but also try to figure out how to modify it maybe over time to make it more usable for someone like Ben, because we think that accessibility for everyone is great, no matter the limitations. So we'll see what we can do. But we love this. We love Anthony. We love what he's put together, and yeah, this is going to be pretty cool. So without further ado, should we go through the tutorial so I can kind of see how to put this thing together?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. So we installed it. We got it going. Get ready to be overjoyed. So thank you for installing Overjoyed Accessible Gaming. Software is a project of our Odyssey, a nonprofit that connects young adults living with a rare chronic condition through social inclusion virtual platform. So we saw the intro. I think a lot of you guys understand what we're doing here. So we got a layout controls here. Let me just scan through this. Start by selecting a game controls layout. Default layout with triangle. So should we just make it default? Just kind of see what it does, and then we can change it? I think that's probably a good move. So, all right, gamepad.
So it works on a PC, and it works as a gamepad and also a Nintendo Switch.
Right. We do mostly PC here, so I guess we'll set it up. We don't have to set up as a basic keyboard.
Yeah.
Okay, so trigger cursor. So let's see what we got. We got WASD. Okay, that's pretty common. So you have control options, top left, top right. So I guess we'd have to put those in there. Those would probably be numbers or another option, H key or something.
Yeah.
Configure dead zones. Okay, so this is something important, right?
So dead zone is where in the center of your controller, where normally nothing happens, but you can make stuff happen if you want.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah, so that's what's more advanced.
Yeah,
so
got
that you can choose what activates it.
Okay.
So hit the back button.
Yeah.
And I want to go back one more time.
Oh, back one more time.
All right, click on that advanced one.
Okay, this is good. All right,
so this is all the different ways you can set up each action to run. So you can have it toggle where you press it and hold it, and then you press it again and release. You can have it combined, which you can see is B right there, where it's 2 buttons at once. C on that diagram is variable triggers and sticks. And that means that the further away from the center of the joystick you are, the faster you can move. more it's holding that joystick.
Got it. Acceleration.
Return to center on click, where D is right there. So basically make it whenever you click, it snaps back your mouse back to the center. And then E right there is if you want to press a button instead of holding it when you're in there, that'll allow you to do that. That's really good for rhythm games and like more fast paced.
Okay. Very cool.
Okay, next.
Okay. So, I guess we'll start this up.
So I'll just close that tutorial
Here we are.
and let's start it up.
All right. So we got our dead zone here. So these are all mouse controlled. Okay. So
You'll understand more once we get into it. So let's start it and then we can change it. So I just say for now, just get a notepad open. And we can show you exactly what's doing behind the scenes.
oops. Let me
And I'm not a big fan of the new notepad.
yeah, it just keeps things saved and it's annoying.
Alright, so you're gonna double click in the lower dead zone. Yeah, double click there and just start moving around your mouse.
Look at that.
Press holding A for you, A and W. You can go really anywhere there.
And how do you get out of the how do you get out of Overjoyed when you want to
You double click it again.
Okay, perfect. So that's
There you go.
exactly what we need. All right, so I'm going to increase this so people can see what's happening. Let me see if I can remember. Let's just do a title.
Actually, let's can you change the resolution of the whole screen?
Is it too small?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's actually something I want to test because
Nope, that's not what.
I have set up for high HD displays too.
So what
That's
should
a
we
new thing I added. So you just do scaling, probably.
make it like 150 or something? There we go. How's that?
There you go.
Better for you? Okay. Wow, its sensitivity so high now. Okay, cool. All right, so double click here. Let's just take a look at what this does. So that's our A key. So that's usually like strafing left, right, like in most FPS type games. That's cool. Okay.
Yeah, and for this, you might want to lower the sensitivity of your mouse because we're so big.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll deal with it. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Well, now we can see it at least. That's good.
Yeah,
part.
so you guys can see what it's doing. Okay, so this is very cool. Have you had a demo like this before where it kind of shows what it does?
Somewhat.
Okay.
I definitely need to make one at some point.
No, I think this is very good. I think seeing, because for me, this is actually like super helpful, and it'll allow me to kind of understand what this is going to be doing, and then I can kind of play in my head with, not just for me, but like if I think of how you and I have discussed this, like how we can get someone like Ben to use it quadrant based, which would not be with the mouse, but just for this first thing, this is like a very good just understanding what it's doing. This is cool. Okay, so now we have this. So this middle one, so this is space, okay?
Yeah, it's just space.
That's
I think
good.
it's that everything is space.
Okay, so everything's configured to space.
And that you see that you go back to the center.
Yep.
See that light blue circle?
The light blue one that's going around it, or this guy?
Yeah. The hatched ones, like the dash line.
Yeah, I see that.
So as long as you're within that circle, it will not press the outer quadrant.
Excellent. Okay. So this is
So you
where
can use that if
this
you
is
just
how-
want to click.
Got it. So this will be for our different, buttons. We can assign these to whatever. So,
And then, like, if you're outside that circle, you can be moving and clicking it.
okay.
And
Now,
sometimes you just want to click.
is there a default configuration for like most controllers that would work for people? Because right now this is like set to space. Obviously that's like mostly jump, I guess, if you're using an FPS kind of terminology.
Yeah, so that's the default for PC.
Mhm.
Let's try out the other modes. I think the coolest one is the gamepad mode. So click change.
Sorry, I'm looking.
Change Overjoyed settings.
Yep.
And you're gonna have to close Overjoyed and reopen it because we changed resolution with it open, which is confusing it.
Okay, got it. Okay, so close this, reopen Overjoyed.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, you're not meant to change resolution mid thing.
Okay, so that's actually probably good.
Now you got the scroll bar. There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we got scroll bar. All right. Let me just take a look at everything here. All right. So configure dead zones. We got those. Set deactivation.
So let's scroll up and change it to gamepad mode. And then let's start that. Okay, so first you need to install that, so say yes. Oh, sorry, it downloaded on your browser.
I'll download it. Oh, I had downloaded it twice.
Yeah, you gotta hit OK once it's installed.
Yeah. All right, agree to terms. Let's get it. Sure.
And this is like a well-known driver for this.
Got it. All right, so driver is now installed.
All right, so now let's go to Chrome.
We got the bug. All right, let's see what this says. Object reference not set to an instance of an object.
All right, so restart again because we installed it.
Okay.
I always recommend installing everything you need and then opening it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Even though it was open, just remember to restart the app so you don't run into those issues. But these are good bugs to find out because when people install this, you know, they'll maybe understand if they.
Well, this is still not the release version yet either.
Got it. This is early release.
Yeah.
There we go. I heard it. Yep, I heard it. It went into I heard the doo-doo, the Windows doo-doo.
All right, so let's go to Chrome.
Chrome.
And open a new Chrome window instead of Notepad.
Okay.
And look up Gamepad Tester.
Gamepad Tester. Let me do this over here so nothing gets doxed. Hardwaretester.com, is that what we're looking for? Or
yeah.
gpadtester.com?
Hardware.
Okay. Connecting your gamepad.
It tests a lot of things.
Okay.
Did it work?
It says connecting to gamepad.
Connect your gamepad. So now you just gotta activate Overjoyed and move the mouse around. Not.
No, it's gone. It's
there you go.
A second. It was thinking. Okay, cool.
So now you can see it in action.
Yeah, let me shrink this down a little. I may have to make this smaller actually.
Yeah, you might have to.
There we go. There we go. That should be a little better. I can see everything. You guys can see stuff, I think. All right, let's see what it does. All right, here we go. All right, so just seeing what it does. Okay, cool.
And you can see the further away you get, the more it pushes it.
Yep. And now.
Whenever you have to get outside of that circle for it to do anything.
So it's all. This is all pressing the bottom button. It looks like, whatever that would be.
I said all the A because it's mostly moving around and jumping. Is my main thing.
So this is very cool. Okay, so like getting here, if I jump. Oh, okay, see that? So moving over here, it's letting me jump. Very cool.
And see how it's like. Yeah. So the further out you go, and you can see that.
Yeah, here the
hatch circle disappears until you return to the center.
Okay, so it won't appear if you're. I got it. Okay, so because you have to stop moving, or it's gonna detect to stop moving.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's interesting. If I click, okay, but it still activates even though I'm in.
Yeah.
Even though you don't see the.
But you'll be moving forward at that moment.
Perfect. All right. Let me. Before I forget, I gotta pull up chat again because I have all these windows open. Don't want to miss anything.
And Nancy's there too.
Yeah.
No one yet.
Okay. All right. So we got all this stuff. So, for example, if I wanted to click the other buttons, I have to reconfigure this. Is that the idea? Okay.
Yeah. So you double click on the lower and go back and change Overjoyed settings.
All right.
Now you can set those.
So what would be the most common? I guess like since I'm used to just playing, I mean, my background, I'm used to playing like FPS games. So like for me to get used to this, you know, as like an FPS gamer, right? I'm going to need, what do I need? I need directional, right? We know what the directional is. I need a jump. We got jump. So I need to be able to aim and shoot, right? Would that be more appropriate for this setup, or would that be not so much? Or maybe a side scroller would be a better thing to to
I
emulate?
think we really need a game to test on it.
Okay. So let me.
Um,
I wonder, do they have games in browser that we could use with this? I'm sure there are, right?
look up, there's an egg game. Oh god, what's it called? It's just like Call of Duty with eggs.
Egg Warfare, is that what it's called?
Here, this one where you are an egg.
Oh, you are an egg. Let me see.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I think I see it. I just want to make sure I have the right site.
Shell
Shell
Shockers?
Shockers IO. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I just had this on the side, so we don't need this guy anymore, I don't think. Pull this guy up.
And there's giant ads in my.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Here, let me see if we can shrink this even more. Oh, the resolution is jacked up. That's okay. Here you go. I made the ad smaller. Okay, so if I
Okay, so let's hit play with friends. Okay, you don't want to go into an actual lobby yet.
right, we want to
So I would, how do you exit it? You gotta quit on the left. Because these are actual people. You don't want to deal with actual people yet.
do they have
On
a
the left-hand side, there's a quick.
yeah. I've earned a grenade.
And you want to do play with friends.
So I guess
Yeah,
it goes
create
now.
game. And now you should be able to in there on your own.
Perfect. All right, thank you. I don't think this matters. We can just roll in there.
It doesn't. Alright, so hit play.
All right, so whoops. Why did that happen? There we go. So in theory, if I start Overjoyed, it should take this. It should
Yeah.
read it. Okay. So I have to be focused on it though. That's the problem.
Yeah, so you gotta. Okay, double click there, and then hit play. Oh, sorry, it doesn't lock your mouse there? It should unlock it. Wait, go back in there. If you move your mouse.
Let me go back. I was just trying to see if I needed to set focus to it. No, so that's weird.
Alright, so hit play, and then move your mouse to the right. Like, does it get off that screen?
No, so it's stuck in there because it's on the FPS. I wonder. Like
Because it's supposed to.
I wonder if I need to like set the controls to the pad. There we go. Maybe that's what I need. That's probably more like it.
So let's close Overjoyed and reopen it. I think that's the problem.
It needs to be opened while it's.
Because normally it's supposed to stop it from locking the mouse.
All right, so close Overjoyed.
Yeah.
Reopen.
And then start it.
So this is on gamepad. Okay, so I'll make sure it's set. Okay.
I am now hit play. Hit escape. I think you gotta hit play with the controller.
Can I hit play with the controller? That's the question. I don't think I can.
So click in the center.
Yep. No.
Huh.
Interesting. I might have to get an actual game and play it. I might have a game installed and we can mess around with it. I could probably pull up like I don't know, Apex Legends or something and open a training lobby.
I know, this is supposed to prevent it. Oh wait, go to advanced.
Advanced on Overjoyed?
Up top. The advanced menu.
Yep, got it.
And it's also a major bug because I can usually do this without no problem.
Hmm. Are you able to test it alongside me? Maybe it's something I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try something.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, no, I'm not using Overjoyed. What a silly game.
And try it on my end.
So, for those of you guys who might be in out there just listening, what we're doing is we are testing out the new version of Overjoyed. We're just doing it on like a basic game on a browser, just to give it a little testy test. I haven't really tested it. I've had it installed. I messed around a little bit with it, but I never got into a game with it. I was just kind of getting used to what it was previously. So Anthony's walking me through the installation process, which you know, you have to get used to it if you're not used to this type of stuff. Usually gamers, you're probably gonna understand what this does, but I assume the learning curve is gonna be not too bad. You know, once you get used to just using a mouse, you know, or something, it's a little bit, you know, for someone like me, you know, who is able to play an FPS game or a game, you know, like you know, with the default controls, it's one of those things where you do it and it becomes second nature. I assume with this, it'll become that too. So for anyone out there who's looking at this and trying to figure it out, that's what we're doing. So the idea is to configure this thing for your favorite games and roll with it and see what you can do, tweak it, you know, make it better for you. And it has a lot of options. It has a lot of input methods. So we're just playing around with those input methods. So for this game in particular, we just walk through like directionally. It has all the directions, you know, inside this circle here. So I'll even go in here again just to describe what Anthony was telling me. You have all your direction buttons. I think this one is is this unbound? Maybe. But we have all these inner circle here. This is default jump, usually spacebar or something, or if you're on if you're using a controller, it'd be, I guess, your X button, your bottom right button, or your bottom button, if it's configured in like a diamond. What else? And then we have, you know, the center. You have your dead zones, so that way you can click and you can get out of it. A lot of different things you can do to set up different hotkeys and things. That way you can play games pretty fully.
Yeah, we have a raid. Hi, Dragon Tamer.
We got a raid. Welcome in, everyone.
Yeah.
I don't know if they heard all my spiel, but we can introduce ourselves. That was something. So I used to be a Twitch streamer, right? I used to introduce myself every single time we'd get a raid. So welcome in, everyone. Thank you for the raid. I'm here with Anthony. I think if you guys have been here before, have you gotten raided by this individual before? I'm new here.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're in the same stream team.
Very cool. Well, welcome in, guys. You guys don't know me then. My name is Ari. I met Anthony a few months ago, and he's been helping me out trying to figure out how to configure Overjoyed today. But in the long term, we're trying to figure out, I guess in the midterm, we're trying to figure out controls for my little brother, Ben, who has a rare condition. And I developed a simple software that he could use. And let me just reiterate, he has a rare condition that is progressive. He is now nonverbal quadriplegic, and he only has left and right head turns. So for me, it was trying to figure out how we could use something like Overjoyed to give him at least some access to mainstream games, because I have been developing actually like simple games that he can use independently off of his software that are just, it's very rudimentary stuff, but like, you know, simplicity is nice. He has like a baseball simulator, a concentration game where you can actually pick like, you know, things on a screen and match them. We have a mini golf game that I created. All that stuff was built in Python. It's not nearly as advanced as this stuff, but we're trying to figure out how we can get him to play games he once loved. He used to play Spider-Man and Grand Theft Auto. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get there. We're going to try. I know we could do it in like a co-op way, possibly. But yeah, that's kind of my story. And he's in our house. We take care of him full time, and he's a joy to be around. And one day maybe I'll introduce him. Maybe I could play the video, Anthony, while we're messing around a little bit. Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I'll pull up a video. Let me put this over here, and then you guys.
I will pause the music.
Okay. So I'll just play like one of our. So we make Instagram videos and YouTube videos, and you know, my whole thing is just raising awareness. We are starting a nonprofit to help raise funds for these types of projects. We're trying to help, you know, others who are in the accessibility space, and we're just mostly storytellers. You know, we realize that Ben is a very unique story, and he has a really cool story with our family. And we thought, hey, you know, let's tell Ben's story, and then try to like bring more people into the fold, so we can, you know, do more outreach and more good, so we can, you know, get these tools into people's hands. Because my brother is someone who I would say fell through the cracks, and it's hard to reach those people, because once you're in there, it's, you know, how do you know they exist, right? And it's very scary. So for me, it's one of those things where we're trying to reach those people, and also trying to give them options for, you know, not just communication. Communication's great. There's so many communication avenues, but playing games and even selecting their entertainment, like picking something on Netflix, something that should be so easy to do without a caregiver support every single time, which granted, you know, it's wonderful. You need support staff, but sometimes it's like you just want to be able to do stuff on your own. And the software I developed for him, you know, allows him to do that, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to play one of the videos we have. Just give me 1 second. It's not very long. It's one of our shorts. And then you guys can kind of understand what we're doing. So here's actually the gaming one. I'll pull up. Oh, sorry.
I don't know if we can hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it?
Yeah, make sure you choose share audio.
Let me just make sure I did that. Let me stop.
Oh, sharing. You gotta share that YouTube. And you can't share your entire screen, just that YouTube link.
Yeah, I'm resharing right now. I got you guys. How's that, huh? This is my brother Ben. Can you hear it now? He's nonverbal and quadriplegic due to an ultra-rare progressive condition called TUB4A related leukodystrophy. But when he was younger, Ben was a gamer. He loved Wii Sports, Grand Theft Auto, Spider-Man, football, baseball games, all of it. He loved escaping into a world where he had abilities he didn't have in real life. However, as the disease progressed, it kept taking more from him. Eventually, he lost the ability to use his hands. And just like that, video games became another thing the disease had taken away. For over a decade, Ben was at the mercy of his caregivers. The only way to communicate was through head gestures. And for a long time, there wasn't much effort into helping him communicate more than that. But then something changed. My wife Nancy and I moved across the country and became Ben's full-time caregivers. And after we helped stabilize his health, I couldn't stop thinking there had to be a way to give him some independence back. So after a bit of research, I started building something. With the help of ChatGPT and a lot of trial and error, I created custom software that lets Ben choose his own shows, communicate, and yes, play games again, all using just 2 buttons he can click with his head. I started small: tic-tac-toe, trivia, word jumble, and a solo version of concentration. But then I got more ambitious: a mini golf game with a level editor, a tower defense game, and a baseball simulator. And now, I just finished upgrading his concentration game to be competitive. So the competitive mode is interesting now. You play a series of games, and you get points for each game. It's first to 5 points wins. It's just a fun thing. It's like a new way to get competitive with Ben. And I'm having a lot of fun making the game and playing with him. And I know he's having a lot of fun trying to beat my butt.
Black spade. Player 1 gets 1 point for an easy win. Player 1 wins the match.
Ben wins. These aren't the same games Ben used to play. But after 10 years, he's happy to play them. And I'm not stopping here. Right now, I'm working on a narrative maze game with puzzles, inventory, mysteries, and branching paths, all fully playable with just 2 buttons. My dream is to build a free library of 2 button games connected to a simple software that anyone like Ben can use, no matter their ability. If you believe in this mission, a like, comment, or share really helps. You guys don't have to hear all the stuff, at the end. all the advertising stuff. Yeah, come follow our channel now. That's the background of us and what we're doing here. And Anthony's helping us out with trying to figure out Overjoyed, how it can work for Ben, and just giving us kind of more insight on options that are available. Whether we figure out exactly how to use it, if there's a way we can modify it to make it work in some way, shape, or form, that'd be amazing. So we're just here playing around, seeing what we can do. It's a new version, so there might be some bugs, but I'm having fun just hanging out with Anthony, playing around. And thank you guys for the raid and being here. And thanks for the opportunity to let
So
me
I
play.
gotta restart my computer, but it shouldn't stop the stream.
Okay. Good luck, us.
Yes.
Should be fine.
Okay, are we still live?
Looks like we're still live.
Yeah, we're still live. Good.
Okay. So did you figure out anything with the bug we just had?
Well, my controller wasn't connecting, so it was
Oh,
weird.
okay. Just gonna keep
Every
doing
now
some.
and then that happens. I feel like it happens with any controller. Where like for sure it just worked.
Yeah. Did I plug it in? Plug it in again? Do I have to restart? What do I do? Yeah, that's one thing I was thinking about Ben is, I call his software kind of the hub, right? And I really like that he has a lot of independence with that software. He just likes using it all day, like whether he's watching a show or typing on his keyboard or playing a simple game. Like it's just a very easy for him to use kind of all-in-one software. And I feel like there's not enough of that stuff, especially with the entertainment. And they might just have to be tailored, for someone like Ben. Like simple games are great. I mean, if we can get some more complex ones out there and get them kind of, into his hub somehow, that would be really cool. Like one of the things that I'm playing with right now is like even with streaming services, right? Opening up a Chrome browser and then having dependencies or having like certain hotkeys to play and full screen the player. It's like it's something we have to actually hard code into the controller. So I was trying to think of like a controller that is scan and select that shows up that is just for those specific streaming services. So, if Plex opens up, he'll have a controller that pops up that he can scan through all the options and select what he wants to do. You can go to a next show or you can browse, whatever. But I think those things could be very beneficial, especially if they lived in a single hub. I understand that like those streaming services, change. So sometimes hotkeys change, or sometimes the just the idea of it changes. Like for example, Hulu and Disney are changing, so you're gonna have to keep up with that stuff. But I mean, I've been able to change code very quickly just by doing it. It's just my problem is packaging. Basically doing what you did with Overjoyed. Like I would never say that I'm a software developer. I have a cool idea, and like you said, like we said before the stream, is not a lot of people are willing to put a ton of money into these options because they don't make money. They're here to help people, and that's the thing. It's like I just want to help people. So I mean, my whole mission is like I want to get more people to volunteer and help out. And I feel like even if it's a small thing like a stream companion, like a control panel thing, I think it would be great to have. And it shouldn't be too complicated. Maybe it is. Maybe it's more complicated than I'm making it seem. But I was able to do it. So, and I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed or whatever you call it. Hi Tabs. Tabs is a friend of ours. Hi Tabs voice. Welcome in.
I didn't even see that in the chat.
Yeah, for some reason, I'm seeing stuff on. I had to pull up the Twitch chat.
Oh, so it's not all here.
It doesn't. Yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it's pulling up everything. I see some. Like I saw Dragon Tamer Mom. And then I see Narby House no audio, but then after that it kind of dropped off. So something changed.
And now my computer will not shut off.
So just so everyone knows, we're just going through. So this stream is more or less like a powwow, hanging out and just trying to figure out the new version of Overjoyed, which is the software many of you are familiar with, being on this channel. And I'm playing with it for the first time, really, and it's the new version. So we're just working out the kinks, trying to see how to make it work. And you know, sometimes we do that. You know, technical streams, they're so fun. I remember. So I used to stream.
Yes.
I used to stream fitness, right? And you know, I have cameras all around the house, and I have a camera in my gym that actually runs through like an RTMP server that we have. And we constantly had issues, and it was like there are times where I'm just frozen on this on the screen, like mid workout or something. I don't even know the stream died just because something went wrong. Those
It's
are fun
not
streams.
streaming as things don't not work.
Yeah, it's not streaming unless you have technical issues. If you don't have technical issues, you're not streaming. So you got to have them. Yeah, dude, I'm so cheap. Like I want to have high quality, but I don't want to spend like a lot of money. It's always my thing. Like anytime I'm doing stuff for stream, it's like this will work. I can make it look good enough, but I can do it for under $200. That's always like my thing. Like I know there's a lot of streamers out there who have thousands and thousands of dollars worth of like equipment and boards and yada 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 different cameras, and I'm over here just like, how can I do this with what I have and just keep it like super cheap but very high quality? So that's always been my kind of thing. I actually made a guide about how I did my stream, previously. I'm actually really interested in like helping people just figure out technical solutions without breaking the bank. I might be the opposite of a capitalist. I'm not sure.
Well, I do like how I can restart my computer and the stream's still live.
Yeah, this is cool. Like I like that you have you know, it's basically a separate setup, right? It's like this is your separate streaming
Yeah.
setup. Yeah. I think dual streaming, or not dual stream, but dual setup streams are key. So yeah, typically what I would do with my stream, if we're talking about streaming, what I would do is I would have a stream on my main PC, usually this one, or I have another one upstairs, and then we would just send an RTMP signal to that, or like an NDI signal to that, and then anytime we had an issue, the stream would stay up. It would cut to like a BRB screen or something if there was ever an issue, but it would never drop completely. So we could technically take one of the cameras and take a ride somewhere and go wherever, and then be able to stream from there and see chat too, because I have it all on my phone. Actually, I have a pretty cool
That's so
stream
cool.
setup. Yeah, I have a pretty cool stream. So I'll actually pull it up on camera, and then, while we're messing around. So for those of you guys who can see the screen, like this is the camera I use like for most of my stuff with Ben and the stuff we do at home. But I also have this thing set up where I have a phone, little mount at the bottom, and it connects to the camera, and that actually sends the stream to my home PC. And then I can also read chat directly from the phone. So the phone is charging all the time because of this battery pack, and the camera gets like 5 hours, so I can stream wherever I want for 5 hours without charging it. So it's pretty cool. So yeah, definitely. This was a little more expensive, but I was using it for other things. But at the same time, this idea and principle can be done with 2 phones. So I think a lot of people are learning that now, but it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool concept. I'm kind of a tech dork.
Hey, so am I.
Yeah, I think my biggest issue is like, I get ambitious. I get hyper ambitious about stuff like this, right? And especially about the thing I built for Ben. And we had a conversation. You're like, the thing you built is fairly simple, and I'm like, yeah, it is fairly simple. I just wish more of it existed, because I feel like I shouldn't have had to build it, because I feel like it was so simple, but I did build it, right? And it works really well for the things that Ben wants to do. My big thing is like, how can I share, how can we tell more people that this stuff exists? Because my fear is that there's a lot of people who, like you said, there's a lot of social isolation, and like when you're going through that for so long and you don't really have an environment that is supportive, to find the tools or to be innovative, you're going to be stuck, because you're a person with limited ability, and sometimes the system fails people, and it's very disheartening to me, but I want to hopefully try to change that because people like people like my brother Ben, they deserve more than that, and I think it's important for us to keep raising awareness and trying to get to those people. So that's my big thing, right? Very passionate about it.
And let's see. I got my computer back,
Okay.
so we're that far. I'm gonna try out Shell Shocked after I make sure my controller connects.
I don't know if anyone new joined us, just letting you know, we are just testing some stuff out today. Today's like a little test stream. Anthony's walking me through a little bit of the Overjoyed stuff. This is a new version, so
Okay, it connected. It connected.
so he's working on getting this game to work. We have this
Okay.
game called Shell Shock IO. We're not advertising for it, but if you see it, I mean, it's a game. It's a game. It's our test case game.
Shell Shock. Shell Shockers.
What I call? Oh, Shell Shocked. It says shellshock.io, but it's called Shell Shockers.
know.
Yeah. So we're gonna eventually be messing around in this game. Are you gonna share your screen? You want me to share my screen again to show what I'm doing?
Okay.
Okay.
Trying to make it so I can't get locked in. Too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
believe it or not, like my biggest fear with a lot of these games that used to be that my mouse would get stuck in the game
Oh yeah.
and I couldn't get out of the game.
Yeah. So what do you do in that instance? Like, how do you?
I gotta ask for help.
Yeah. Hey, someone come over here and close this friggin' thing. Yeah, that is such a key element that I think is, you try to avoid that stuff. I mean, even Ben has it with his stuff. Like every now and then his software will lose focus on something that's doing, like if Chrome's open, and then he'll just be sitting there. He has a hotkey, he presses his right button 3 times to get out of Chrome. Every now and then it like unfocuses or doesn't read the inputs. So like our input manager just like dies. So we have to like refocus for him. And he's sitting there clicking and he can't call for help when he's just looking at it because he's nonverbal. So it's one of those things that he's always with us, where he's a 24/7 guy. But every now and then, be maybe 30 minutes go by, he wanted to close a show that we thought he was just watching and enjoying, and we just hear him clicking like crazy and like, oh, you need to get out. It's like, dang it, sorry, dude. So that type of stuff is frustrating. That's why it's like building stuff with accessibility in mind first is very powerful. So what you built here is very cool. I'm hoping we can get it to, more people can use it. Do you know how many users you have currently?
At least 100 that I know
At
of.
least 100. Wow. I'll share my screen again just so people can see what we're doing, and then you can kick me out. So we're messing around with this game and Overjoyed, which is on the right. And most of you guys who've been here, if you haven't been here before,
And now I'm stuck in the game.
So it did the exact thing that do you have to reboot that Windows virtual machine anytime you get stuck?
Well, I'm stuck. I can't do anything.
Oh, you can't do anything. Oh, great.
Let's see. Hey, Juliet, you get me Over on my mom's desk, there's a keyboard. On my mom's, yeah, right, to the right, other desk, that desk, yeah. Do you see a keyboard there? Like a separate keyboard. Alright, bring it over here. Is it? It's not. It's wireless, right?
No. Because of wire.
Alright, not that one then. There should be a wireless keyboard. And that, okay, yeah. And then we need the dongle for it. That dongle is in my mom's computer.
The what?
There's a USB thing that
Oh.
in her computer. Somewhere.
There's countless times we've lost those stupid things.
It's a little USB key.
It's a little nub, little USB nub.
Actually, wait, no. You get my dad's. I put this keyboard back. And my dad has a wired one on his desk. I'm putting it over here. And you gotta plug it in over here. I get and then plug it in right where the button under the monitor. Yeah, right there. Okay, and press escape for me. Upper left. Okay, I'm free.
Free.
Alright. Thank you to leave that there just in case that happens again.
Oh, I don't have that installed. Do I have anything installed? Not controller supported. Not controller supported. How long does it take for Apex?
I'm gonna try to fix the code live.
Okay. You know what I'll do? I will I'm wondering, so do you think I could play with this with another game and just see if it works? I could just mess around.
Try and like find a WASD game that doesn't lock your mouse.
Well, this will
I know
lock
a
my
perfect
mouse, I
game.
think. What's your perfect game? I'll download it right
It's
now.
called Dinkum. Dinkum.
Is it on Steam?
Yeah, it's a demo version you can download.
Okay. How do I search for a game?
Because that has a mouse unlock button in it.
Let me change the scaling so I can see everything.
But now I'm just trying to figure out why it's not working.
So for people who are just joining us, we're doing this is like a tech demo, and Anthony's messing around with the code for Overjoyed. He's releasing this new one. This is the pre-release, and he had me install it. We're just testing it out. I'm new to it, so I mean I'm a pretty good test case just to break stuff. So that's what we're doing. So we're gonna try to get some.
We already broke something.
We're already breaking stuff, so this is good. This is a good stream. Dink EM or UM? I'm sorry. Oh, UM. Got it.
There should be a demo version you can download.
Demo version.
Okay, so here's the code. This was
Let me see if I can get a demo.
What is called? What is this? This is time.
Got it. All right, I found the demo. Here we go.
Yes, this is.
Try to run this in a window. It's funny. I got a GeForce 5070 Ti, and I don't even play games with it. I'm a joke.
Yeah, let me know once you install the demo.
Okay, cool. All right, this is working. Yeah, I got it. I'm actually using it,
All
so
right.
cool.
Well, oh wait, what do you mean it's working?
I mean, the Overjoyed's working.
Oh, well, you want to go to camera
So I don't know how
in
to
the
get up
game.
to
In
the
the
tabs
game,
though. How do I get up to the tab? Okay, there we go.
you can also just use it. You can also just use your mouse on there too.
Okay. So I have to
Don't
change
start
it.
the. Don't
Okay.
start.
Too late.
Deactivate Overjoyed, and now go over to the game and hit the back button. Options, camera. Hold middle mouse to move camera.
Got it. Oh, okay, got it.
And there you go. And now start up the game.
Okay, let me just make sure there's nothing else I'm missing. These are all fine. I guess you don't need
Oh,
rumble.
go to. Actually, go to controls. All on the right,
Oh, there it is. Yep.
the keyboard, and then anything that's a mouse, make it something else. Any key
Okay.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. Actually, I'll
And
make
there should
this
be more down there.
F G. Yeah. Okay. Vehicle use. Let's see. Am I gonna unbind anything? I guess V for vehicle. Vehicle swap. We'll do whatever. That's okay. Am I missing anything? No. All right. English. All right.
I go back to change Overjoyed settings.
Oh, in here. Okay.
Yeah, and then
You gotta configure these for those buttons, right?
well, you disabled upper right by accident. See that black power button? Skip, skip, skip. The black power button. Click it.
Power. Oh, I got it. Okay, that makes sense.
And then bottom right. See where that checkbox is?
Checkbox on the bottom right.
You know how the other ones are light blue and this one's gray?
Yeah.
It's like an arrow that points toward the power button.
Oh, right there. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, check that.
Okay.
There you go.
Got it.
Now
Got
start.
It. Okay. Got it. Okay. I'm learning, guys. All right.
So let's start Overjoyed
Yep.
and do game.
All right. Let's make a character. That's cool. All right. So how do I tab now? Is it this?
Oh,
nope.
So you go back to new game. Don't look like the lower dead zone. Okay, double click it.
Yep.
And then up top is all your controls.
Okay, got it. Okay, so
I don't have the tab controls, but I would just use your mouse because anything in the game that uses a mouse is already accessible. So
I'm trying to recalibrate my brain so I know exactly what I'm looking at.
so move your mouse over to the screen, to the game, and just click and use your mouse for that.
Yeah, I know I can use the mouse. I can't get into the top tabs. You see how it has
No,
the top? I don't know how to get up to the top tabs.
I didn't add that yet. So for now, just use your mouse.
Okay. All right, we'll just confirm. I like this character. What's your character's name?
Sorry,
Ari. No, Ari. Okay.
Ariana. Yeah.
What's the island's name?
Narvi. Narvi Isle.
All right, let's see what we can do with this thing.
You can't really skip ahead in this part.
That's all right. We'll enjoy the cinematics. I was born here. Hey, this sounds like my hometown. I do more than anything. And you might have found a way out. So can I do anything here? No. All right.
Not until you get to the island.
So it takes a while to get there, huh?
Yeah.
So we found out the word Narvi. I think it's like a German word for scar. So we didn't really think that through when we started our branding. So please prepare to leave the airship. Oh, this is very pretty and peaceful. My friend calls these cozy games. I'm not very familiar, but that's what this feels like.
I feel like Ben would like this kind of game.
I think you would too. The issue with Ben is, he can't read the small text. It'd be nice if it was like actual, text to speech. Let's get cracking. See you outside, okay? Okay. All right, let's go. Oh boy. Wow. Oops.
But you disabled it.
I disabled. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, she talks a lot in the beginning.
She talks a lot. Conversation simulator. All right. Check your map, find the dog again. Okay. Thanks. Base tent. All right. Island map. Cool.
All right, now you can move. Actually, reactivate Overjoyed.
Okay, so why is that happening?
I don't know.
I'm not double clicking. Okay, hold on. I wonder if it's because I'm like moving the mouse off of a thing. All right, let's
Which is weird because you're not supposed to be able to move the mouse off of it.
so I need to set these controls, don't I? Because I feel like I don't have enough controls to do stuff.
Well, I just want you to try moving it around.
Yeah.
Jumping. All right, so that's the current way you can do that, which is like, how do you turn the camera? How do you do anything?
Yeah.
Well, double click the deactivate.
Yeah.
Go to advanced and turn on twin stick mode.
Okay.
And then start it up again and try moving around.
We're in business. This would be pretty cool.
Yeah. So when you turn left or right, the camera turns
Okay.
at the same exact rate as you turn.
Yeah, it's very cool. That's very smooth. It feels very smooth. This is great.
See if you can make it to the other island without losing stamina.
Oh, let's see. So is it? I guess I'm trying to figure out how to jump and do all this stuff. Oh, that's a mouse click. Oh, I messed up. I messed up.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So if you click in the upper Z zone, that and now move around and click in the upper Z zone and then go up. That puts you in camera mode, which I haven't set up right.
Got it. Okay.
And you click it again, now it's back. It's supposed to
Okay.
tell you that though.
Yeah, yeah.
I know what the problem is. Double click lower zone, go to view, and then show left click labels. There you go. And now you'll see if you click where that V is,
Got okay.
it
That is
lights up. So
is
that
much,
is look
yeah.
mode. Yeah.
Okay, so that's much more helpful. Okay, cool. All right, that's cool.
And I'm showing you what, because you already know your moving direction. It shows you what happens if you click.
So the question is, so if I wanted to jump as I'm like walking, how would I do that? As I'm running?
Just you click.
Do I though?
Because in this game, jumping is the X button. I think.
So currently I'm walking and I jumped earlier. I don't know what I did differently. How I broke it.
Press the V button. V is jump.
So
So
I
I
would have
want to
to.
make all the A's to be B's.
Okay.
Click the V again. Yeah, get right there. Click V. Let's see. You can figure out without me.
What was
You
that?
need to change Overjoyed settings,
Okay.
and then
So
go to left click and make them all V. Very weird that it's a V to jump.
yeah. It's definitely a learning curve to this. And then right click options. So okay, so these are all the dual stuff. You can't touch that, right? That's
Oh, you
the
can do anything on there, but I can't right click. So.
okay. All right.
All right. So now you start up Overjoyed again. Scroll down,
All right.
and then go to
Got it. Okay,
view
now
first.
go to view. Okay.
Yeah. So view, left click.
Yep.
There you go. Now it's all the V.
Very cool. Okay, we got it. Look at this. We're making it. Okay, so now it's not changing the camera though while we're doing this. So what I change?
Oh, twin stick mode is off.
I thought we turned that on.
Here, go back to change Overjoyed settings.
Okay.
And see it says lock advanced modes in the bottom right.
Yes.
Yeah, turn on twin stick mode.
Got it. Okay.
And then now start it.
Got it. Okay, man. There's so much in here. This
And
is
then go
great.
to view. And then left click. Yeah, you can't lock that yet.
Oh, you can't
You
lock
will
that.
be able to
You
soon.
have to turn that on. Okay. All right.
There you go. Now it's twin stick and you can jump.
All right. How do I cycle items? That's the real question. How do I cycle items? Put an item down.
All right. Well, one thing that will help you. Let's double click in the lower dead zone. Hit the select button.
Select button. Here we go.
See up top, yeah. And then settings on the game.
Yeah, I wasn't getting my mouse.
Bottom
Okay.
left.
Settings. Here we go.
Yeah, go to the last one, the keybinds.
It's funny. I see this and I go, that's the controls, but it's not. Okay.
All right, and then go into Overjoyed and double click and move around. There.
Oh, okay.
It's
Cool,
showing you
cool.
where everything does.
Okay.
So you have to set controls based on that.
Okay, this is going to be one of those things. It's a total different learning curve for me. Okay.
The annoying thing
so-
is that goes away. You might as well take a screenshot of that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Here, double click Overjoyed and move around and take a screenshot of that.
You know,
It's
it's funny.
annoying. It doesn't stay unless you do that.
Let me see.
What'd you redeem, Narvi? All right, Nancy. I didn't know I had points for anything.
Request an original? What does that mean? Please disregard.
Oh. We don't have to disregard. We can actually do it.
Okay.
One of my songs I wrote. Right, let's see. Yeah, my music therapist made this one.
We all have someone to look up to. They do things far beyond what most people would do. They may serve their country or help when you need it most. You should call them a hero, give them a grateful toast. But don't call me an inspiration, because I live my life, even though I have to face many barriers and strife. I do the same things you do, it takes me double the effort. That's definitely true, but does that really mean I'm more inspiring than you? I find my own inspiration through sharing my story, finding hope in the worry. Music is my motivation. The chords and the notes are the foundation. I've always loved communication, and the connections I've made, those friends will never fade. But don't call me an inspiration, because I live my life, even though I have to face many barriers and strife. I do the same things you do, it takes me double the effort. That's definitely true, but does that really mean I'm more inspiring than you? We all have hearts that beat within, and dreams we want to begin. What do you do when the only thing stopping you is you? I know the hardest thing is to inspire yourself, but courage can be your greatest wealth.
Yeah, that's one of the songs that I wrote with my music therapist.
Man, you're over here trying to get me to get all teary-eyed. What's up with this?
It's yeah. Well, as you can tell, that song was about people calling me an inspiration
Yeah.
just because I got up in the morning.
I mean,
It's like,
it's
no, I'm just living my life, man.
yeah. I
Like,
think
if
there's.
I do something inspiring, like really inspiring, then you can tell me.
I mean, I would say something like Overjoyed is pretty inspiring. Like, but that's not that's not because of the condition. That's because you're doing something that's very
Yeah,
meaningful, right? Like, it's crazy. If I get it.
yeah. It's just like, oh, Ben gets up in the morning. Oh my God, he's an inspiration.
We get those a lot. It's like, we think it comes from a good place, but at the same time, it's like the idea really is, he's just living his life as a dude, right? Just like you said.
Yeah.
In fact, he's a jerk most of the time. Whatever.
Oh,
Just kidding. I mean, no, sometimes he can be. Yeah, he's my little brother, so I'm gonna.
oh, that's he's allowed to be.
Yeah. Okay, so playing with this now. This is what's confusing to me. Okay, so I know we can jump. I know we can do things like use item. I guess I'm confused about the cycling between abilities. So this is a very basically moving around, jumping and stuff. But I think I'm confused about so these inner ones are separate keys, or is this just A and B? So
Well, they can be whatever you want.
okay, but I'll be moving when I'm pressing on those. Is that correct?
In the center, you mean?
So not in the center, but like when I'm just outside and I'm in a directional area
Yeah.
and I press on it, I'll be moving. So I'll do an example. Let me just see if I can get back to the game.
I think I might have fixed their bug too.
It's like I'm in game. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm not moving. All right. I got it. No, I'm just a doofus.
And because you're able to right click, you can do even more.
Yeah, I got it. Interesting.
Isn't it crazy how I eliminated a whole entire joystick?
Yeah, it's honestly it's so amazing, but the fact you have to use just one, it gets confusing because you have to realize like what each toggle does, right? So it is a big learning curve, but I think once you get it, it becomes a little more intuitive. It's definitely something you need to learn. I mean, if you're someone just starting out and you've never messed around with this stuff, I get it. It's like you can do it easier, but for someone like me who's always used a mouse and keyboard, it's a totally different experience. It's great. I mean, it's awesome. I need to learn how to do it. So like for
All right,
example,
so I'm gonna send you a new version.
oh, I'm getting a new version, guys.
Try not to break this one.
All right, I'm no promises. Dude.
Actually, try to break this one. I dare you.
Well, then there we go. I'm gonna. All right, so I'm gonna close the game. I dare you. All right. Let me see if I can close this guy. What am I on right now? What is happening? There we go.
I'm really glad we found that bug because that probably would have been the
Do you think you would have
biggest
released it?
thing we need.
Yeah.
It's like literally the most important thing we've ever added to Overjoyed.
I think what I'm gonna have to do. I don't know how many. Do you have a like? I'm sure your users are your test case, and they always are messing with it. So I'm sure you send them to you, and you get bugs. But I'm wondering if it would be valuable if I don't get a lot of time to sit down and actually do this stuff. So it'd be nice to carve out a couple hours for me to actually do it. More than this, more than just on the streaming setting.
Yeah,
Like
because I got so many ideas and I can't test them.
Yeah.
I mean, I could test them, but that's just on my computer. Not. That's not a true test.
Right. All right, let me stop streaming and then we'll reinstall this one.
And I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's great.
I'll keep people entertained.
Yeah.
I'll dance for them. I got you.
All right. Make sure
All right,
I
guys.
turn it on.
Hello, everyone. Doing a quick bio break, but I'm still here hanging out, and we are doing a testing and breaking session for Overjoyed. So, Anthony, I'm privileged to be able to mess around with the latest version that isn't released. The pre-release, we're trying to break it. Got some bugs, mess around with it, try to get it to work proper. Um, it's pretty cool. Like, I mean, I'm someone who has never really played around with too many adaptive tech. Even with my brother, right? He lives with us, and he's nonverbal quadriplegic. Our stuff is very like basic, right? So, getting something that's has a little bit more of a learning curve is definitely unique. It's definitely something I need to experiment with more, so that way I can kind of get the ins and outs, because I think it might be valuable. Um, and yeah, it'll be cool for me to even for me, something like using a mouse to do multiple things, right, in a game is unique, right? I can usually use a keyboard. A lot of people out there who are unable to use a keyboard, they need other options. So this is a really cool separate option, right? It's an alternative option for traditional controls. So it's a brand new way of doing it. So for me, I'm kind of getting through it. Anthony's guiding me, so I'm happy to be able to do that. If I did this alone, it would take me a long time. So Anthony's get me up to par at least. Well, probably not really, but I'm working on it. I think eventually I'll get to a point where I'll be able to seamlessly use the mouse, to do most actions in, I think, most games, or quite a few games. The cool thing about this is that you can literally do just about anything with a single mouse or other input method. Like there's eye tracking and head tracking and stuff, and it's slowly chipping away and getting better and better as we're doing more stuff. I'm sure the tech is going to change too. I'm sure there's going to be new things that come out. Maybe even like brain interfaces. I think that'd be pretty cool, right? There's been people who use brain interface to control a mouse. I mean, something like this would be pretty powerful, especially when you're doing a lot of different input methods. But yeah, this is very interesting, very cool. So we're just on a quick break, and yeah, we're having a good time, just hanging out, kind of figuring out things with this software. Anthony said he has like around 100 people using this already. We're hoping it can grow even more, because we think that people out there could benefit from this in some way, shape, or form. Anthony was even talking to me about utilizing this tech potentially in something akin to Ben's current software. So if you guys didn't know, I'll actually pull up his software just to show you what I've built. And I mean, this isn't anything incredibly amazing, but I'll just show you what I built, on this channel, because this channel is about Overjoyed, or it's our Odyssey. It's about inclusion. So one thing that I built for Ben is this cool thing, and I'm just gonna bring it up. Hopefully Anthony won't mind. I don't think he'll mind. He took a quick break, but I'll show you this this thing. Let me share my screen again, if I remember how to do that. Share screen, entire screen. We'll do this one. Okay. So this is the thing that I had built for my brother. So you're gonna see a bunch of code. This is all in Python, so I don't have it packaged yet or anything. Nothing too cool. But this is what I built for Ben, and it just uses it just uses spacebar and return key. I don't think I'll be able to keep it open because I have Chrome open. Let me I have to close all my instances of Chrome, which will not work. So because what it does is it minimizes if it reads Chrome is open. But I have a video actually I can share. That's probably going to be even better. So I'll just share the video instead. So I'm going to pull that up. Okay, so this is a fast-paced tech demo. So I'll show you what this does. So this software is just very simple software for my brother Ben. He's nonverbal quadriplegic, can only use 2 buttons. So he has a button on his left side of his head that is routed to spacebar, which allows him to advance forward, and holding it down allows him to go backwards. Everything on this text to speech. So whenever he hovers over it, it will say what it does. So settings, it'll just say settings. It's the basic Microsoft, I forget the guy's name, but the Microsoft text to speech. He has settings. He can access all this stuff. So he can do volume stuff, a sleep timer, turning the display off, locking it. He can shut down. The cool thing about this is this software is in his startup processes. So he's able to bring this up immediately. It sees his face when he starts up his tablet. He can then, do what he needs to do on it. So the cool thing about this is, it has a keyboard, it has his basic settings. Since he's nonverbal, he needs stuff. We have game stuff in here, like Game of Life and Monopoly. We play that, and then he can tell us what he wants to do with quick phrases. So as we tell him what's going on the screen, he can kind of see the screen. His vision's not great, but we just explain to him what's going on. He tells us what he wants to do, and he beats our butt at Monopoly constantly. He also has Google commands. Eventually, he'll be able to make phone calls. We've tested this already, where you can make phone calls and then use a board to actually communicate using it. So it's literally just saying, sorry, I don't want to turn on your Google, but it'll just be like, okay. And then he can say a command. So that's really cool. He makes Google fart constantly. It's awesome. He has a keyboard. This is like reinventing the wheel. I understand that, but I didn't know how to get a keyboard into his software seamlessly, so that way he wouldn't leave the hub. So the hub is basically there so that way he can get in and out of everything very quickly without any hiccups. So the fact this opens directly is very powerful. It has predictive text. So you'll see at the bottom, I know you can't really see it because my bar is hiding it, but he has hello pops up. He can say hello. He can say, how are you? You can see that they pop up in predictive text. He can get down there very easily. And he can speak with this, which is great. The other things he has are these quick phrases. So just quickly, they all text to speech when he hovers over them. So he can have an intro about himself and all that good stuff. Google, again, we have all the Google commands. You can play songs on there. We have his favorite stuff on there. We can make this as big as we want. These are just the ones we have right now. He can find out what the weather is, what the song titles are, what time it is. He could tell Google to turn off, ask it to tell him a joke. So we're using Google Nest for a lot of stuff, which is really fun. And it's a totally different thing for him to do. He's never used it before until he started using this software. Emergency alert is one of those things where it just screams emergency. It doesn't scream. It puts the volume all the way up at 100 and just says help for 15 seconds. He usually presses it on accident, but there have been times he needed it when something fell off, a button fell off. He's surprised us pretty much all the time when he figures out a way to do something with just his head movements. It's amazing. Cool thing about this is it has streaming services not built in, but it has a way to open streaming apps. And it has code in there that says, hey, you want to watch a Netflix show? It'll open up Netflix, make sure it goes full screen, and then plays it automatically. And if it's a TV show, it goes to the first URL. And then if there's something we have a history file that literally reads the history of the episode he was on, and it replaces that original URL with the URL of the episode he was on. So if he watches let's say Dragon Ball Z, and he's, the first episode is the normal URL, it'll actually read a history of URL and then plug it in based on where he stopped playing. So he's not just watching the same episode over and over again, right? That was actually a tricky thing for me to figure out. So he has a bunch of stuff. This is all with a spreadsheet. All of this runs inside of a spreadsheet. We can literally just upload. It's the genre, the type of the media, which is either show, movie, audio, and then it's a genre, and then it goes by title. So it goes alphabetically. It doesn't matter what the streaming source is. It'll go to any of the streaming sources as long as it's linked in there. That's it. So we use Plex, Hulu, or I guess Disney Plus now, Netflix, Peacock, I think, Paramount Plus, all the major ones. We have all the subscriptions to it. You will need a subscription, obviously, because it just opens the link. This isn't perfect, but it works pretty well. But this is our main thing. Not a lot of AACs have this kind of not a lot of AACs have this built in, right? It's not as robust as this. And there's a lot of reasons why. It's very hard to maintain something like this for a lot of users. For a single user, an N of one, or just a group of people, it's pretty easy to maintain, right? Just making sure if something breaks, fixing it, and then publishing the code or pushing it out. For Ben, it's very easy for us to manage, right? And he's able to use it pretty seamlessly. Only a handful of times it breaks, but usually it's pretty good. For him to get out of a Chrome window, if Chrome is open, it's like, hey, how does he get out of that? It actually listens for 3 button clicks of his return key. When he hits that return key 3 times, it will open his app again and close Chrome. So it'll do that for anything. So if it gets stuck, it does. He can just reset it, which is pretty cool. So we built in a lot of stuff that he could do solo, right? We want him to have a lot of independence because there's times where he just wants to veg out and watch TV. Ben's condition is tiring. It's tough for him to do a lot of stuff. Get in the chair is tough. We do go out as much as we can, but there's a lot of time we're just vegging out and hanging out, and he's playing games and stuff. So I'll show you some of the games we have. So this is just showing it opens the show or the movie, audio, stuff. So here are all the games. So these are custom games I built. So this was my solution. This wasn't quite like Anthony's solution. My solution was creating games. I wasn't going to adapt controllers. I was just going to create the games because there's not a lot of 2-button games out there that can be easily accessible in a hub like this. And that's my idea, is a very kind of rudimentary operating system for people with like severe limitations like my brother. And I think this type of stuff, and Ben does have some I guess intellectual disabilities. So, there's some stuff we have to consider when it comes to like understanding certain things that are on the screen. So we just have to make sure we're doing it with his abilities in mind. And I think he's in a category of its own. I mean, not to label him anyway, but it's just to try to figure out his abilities and make sure he's able to do certain things, right? So we're always keeping that in mind. He has a bunch of games here. Concentration is one. Mini golf is another one. Tic tac toe, easy stuff. Tower defense is a cool one. It's you don't have to shoot or you don't have to like aim or anything. It's mostly tactical with money, so you have to like spend your money accordingly to make sure you're improving your towers to make sure the bad guys don't beat you. He has a ton of trivia. The trivia is all run with spreadsheets, so we can add trivia really quickly. He has like 1,500 questions of trivia. It's wild. He loves playing it. Word jumble, since Ben is pretty dyslexic, that helps him with he doesn't use it. He doesn't play this game that much. I wish he would, but it helps him with his dyslexia, getting him through spelling words and stuff. And then baseball, that's a cool one I built for his birthday. It's a baseball simulator, 9 innings. He can choose pitch types, hit types. It has some dependencies. So like if he throws the same pitch 3 times in a row, it's a higher likelihood that the computer will get a home run, stuff like that. So he has to be a little tactical. He has to know when he can steal a base, right? So all that stuff exists in the game, and I'm pretty proud of that game because he plays that like crazy. Not playing it as much lately. I think he got kind of bored of it, but when I first gave it to him, he played it for like 3 months straight. It was wild how much he was playing it. He would actually get out of the game when he was done and then go to his keyboard and tell us the score and just be like make it harder, bro. Like, it's 23-4. Well, what is this? It's like, so I made the game harder. I think that kind of makes him not want to play it so much. Anyway, so the mini golf game is cool. You can actually customize levels. You can make levels, your own levels. I have a level editor program that I made for this, so you can actually develop out the levels. So these are like easy mode levels. It has like a pointer where you can shoot it in. He charges it up by holding his return key. It does like a 3-second charge that's like max velocity. You can do short taps, so we can get it in. But yeah, it's just like a little strategy thing. So that way he has to aim it. I had to make the pointer very long and very obvious because it's very hard for him to see it. But yeah, it's just a cool game. It actually has Happy Gilmore sound effects in it, which I was told I should take out because it's on GitHub, and I guess that breaks their policy. So I removed them, but he still has the one with it. But yeah, this mini golf game. Like all the hazards do something. So if he gets it in the water will reset the ball back to the beginning of the level. If he hits the sand, it slows the ball down. If he hits the red walls, that bounces off the walls. So that's cool. This is all built with Pygame. It's not the prettiest thing, but it just works, right? Just getting him stuff to do. That was my goal, is getting him things that he would like to do and try. So he can always get in and out of the game. And anytime he exits the game, it'll always bring him back to the hub. It will always bring him back to here. So no matter what, he will always be able to get back to his software. So my goal is to build out a bunch of games or get people to help us build out a bunch of games that anyone can access very quickly. But yeah, so here's his baseball game. You can see there's like swing types, and it shows when someone gets on base, he can exit the game. Let's see what else. And then I show the concentration game. So he has different concentration modes. He can actually play against us, and there's a competitive mode. I have a video about that. You guys saw the video earlier if you were here about that. So yeah, that is his software. That's something I built. It was something I'm pretty passionate about, obviously, and just trying to get him more options, right, to do stuff. That was my big thing. So now the reason I'm here is because I am collaborating a bit with Anthony, and we're trying to figure out like how we can build this.
I'm back.
There you are. How we can build this, with even more limitations in mind. It's very difficult, right? This is something that's very hard to do because it doesn't make money. It's it's a very slim population and demographic, and it's one of those things that we're trying to figure out. And I'm hoping that with a bunch of people who are passionate about this stuff, get their minds together, we can figure out some tools and solutions that don't break the bank. Raise some money to maybe get a one-time, developer, or maybe a developer on, a contract basis to just help us improve it over time. I don't know. We're figuring stuff out.
Here I realize No music. Let's put the music back on. Can you hear the music?
I can hear it. Yeah.
There we go. I was like, why is it so quiet? Okay. Anyway. Shell Shockers works in it.
You got it. Okay.
So yeah, I sort of let me send you it. And then we'll try Shell Shockers. Or you'll try it.
Okay.
This is good music. This is just lo-fi.
I like it.
I love lo-fi girls. So much good music.
There's like a lo-fi synthwave that I listen to periodically that I just vibe out to. It's really nice. Like when I'm like messing around with Ben's software, I'll just put that on and just kind of hang out, doing some work.
Alright, so uninstall Overjoyed first.
Okay, let me kill my screen. There we go. I thought I did already, but maybe I didn't. I didn't. Okay, there we go. We are uninstalling. All right, uninstalled.
Okay, here comes the new link. You're gonna do those same install instructions for it.
Okay. You said it's the same link? Oh no, you sent me a different link.
A new link. And I renamed the file so it says new in front.
Got it.
Because that would suck if we just install the same thing.
I shouldn't have to reinstall the cert, or do I? Because it's a different.
You have to do it again, I think.
Okay.
I'm loving this chill stream.
You're loving the chill stream?
Yeah, I don't usually get. Usually it's like, oh my god, what are we gonna do next? What are we gonna show next?
No, we're chilling. We're
Because
chilling.
it's normally like, oh, something broke. You're gonna have to cancel stream. Bye.
No. You know,
Now
sometimes
it's something broke. Okay, that's a good thing.
yeah. I think these are the streams that I think people really like these kinds of streams because it's more like feels more human, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, I have this problem too. Like I want everything to be polished. I feel like the polish comes from, you know, just how you interact with people and how you want to, you know, you want people to see your personality, right? I mean, that's not always perfect either, but at the same time, it's like if you could do that on a stream, I mean, people are gonna come for you, less the game and the tech. They're gonna come because they want to see what you're doing. So I think that's yeah, in itself pretty powerful.
Oh, you're gonna love with this Riverside thing we're using.
Yeah.
It can take the stream and it can make Instagram clips out of it.
Oh, it'll actually do it like almost like
automatically.
Okay, very cool. Very cool.
I think it's something you like. If we're gonna keep doing this, I think it'll help you too because you can create clips for you. You can edit them, and put them out.
Yeah, I think one thing I would love to do, and I'm gonna do this on my own too, is I'm gonna try to like break this more obviously and get it configured the way I think I can use it for maybe a couple games that you and I could play co-op, but then like almost like a little jam sesh about ideas of how to like make it work for someone like Ben or like other like sticking points that we might have or that you might have, you know, because I'm sure there's users out there.
We need to like get some famous gamers using it. Get that awareness out there. Get like more people using it.
I have a lot of friends in the fitness space on Twitch, like a lot of friends. They kind of haven't seen me in a while, but I probably could reach out to them, and a lot of them are gamers. So like one of them is a friend of mine. His name is the Holder Heck. And he has a pretty good following, and he gets an average of like 100 to 200 people, 150 people on his stream. So I'm sure that'd be pretty cool.
Yes, that's why I gotta get the new version out and all polished.
Yes. Okay, so we're going to gamepad. Let me just make sure all this stuff is configured.
Oh, you gotta share your screen.
Oh
again.
yeah, sorry. Whoops. That would help. You right.
And then shell shockers.
Oh, we're gonna play Shell Shockers. All right, let me pull that up too. Shell
Yeah.
Shocker IO. Oh god, let's get this ad on here.
But you gotta say it like a deep voice. Shell shockers.
Shell Shockers. Shell Shockers. Oh.
Actually, it has like 3 different names, I think. Now let me know what you're sharing.
I'm working on getting there. There we go. All right. All right, so let's.
Okay, so start Overjoyed. Exactly like that. Alright, play with friends. Create game.
Oh boy, great. Enjoy your ad, everybody.
Oh, we can't hear it, so.
I know,
They're not
that's a
selling it.
plus. Yeah. They ain't selling nothing to us. Just want to hide
Oh,
it.
you reopened it?
No, I didn't close it unless it's a separate
Oh.
instance. Oh no, I had 2 of them open. There we go.
Yeah, don't have too many.
Don't have too many open. It'll get confused.
I hit reply, and this should work. I hit play, but you'll see. Okay, it looks like you're stuck, but you're not. No. Oh, what happened?
Wait.
Click play, and move your mouse all the way off to the right, upper right. Keep going right. Because when I did it, it got. Can you ever get to the Overjoyed window?
No, it's not. It's in the game. We are stuck in this game. We are
No,
stuck.
keep
good.
going right and to the upper right until you get out.
All right,
I got
okay.
out.
No, mine's just stuck. Maybe mine's I don't know. It's just the like I can get out if I press escape. What if no, I can't start it because I won't be able to start the game.
Because it worked for me. Oh, lower your sensitivity. All the way down. You don't want any. There you go. Hey, you still can't get out of it?
No, I still can't get out. For me,
This is Chrome?
this is Chrome. Yeah, should I try like Firefox? I don't know.
Alright, keep going. No matter how far upper right you go.
I am literally whipping this thing. I can't get out of here at all. This thing got me trapped, dude.
Alright. Why does it not have me trapped?
Is it? Maybe it's a setting of mine. I don't know. It's not like a.
I don't think it's you, because mine's the same.
Are you using Chrome?
Alright, go back to mouse speed. And confirm. I'm using Chrome.
All right, now I have no mouse. Now my mouse control is. See how slow I'm moving? I'm
Can
whipping
you
this
go
thing.
right? Just
No, I
keep going right.
I can't get out. No, can't get out.
Weird.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know if it's. Let me. Here, let's try. I'm gonna just try a different browser. Let's just see.
Wait, did you have Overjoyed open before Shell Shockers?
What does this say? Default clipboard.
Wait, close
no.
Overjoyed.
Close it. Reopen it.
So Overjoyed the game should be open first.
Okay, so the game's open now. So now it's open Overjoyed.
Yeah. Because it worked for me. Are you sure this is the new one I sent you?
Yeah, it says 10.1.0.49.0.
No, was this a new file in the zip?
This was the file that you gave me.
Here, show me a file. Like, show me the zip name.
This is what you gave me.
Does it say new? Where are we?
Can you see it or no?
Wait, so you called it Overjoyed? Is that what you called it?
I just put it on the desktop called Overjoyed. The zip is this one. Maybe I have the wrong one.
Okay, show me the zip. I want to make sure it says new in the front.
It says
It
debug.
does.
New, yeah, it's that one.
Huh.
This is the one I just installed. I could try reinstalling it.
Alright, you know what I should do? I should change something so it looks a little different.
Okay.
Weird, because it did it for me. It looked fine. What change?
I can. You know what I'll do while you're doing that? I'll reinstall and just see if it does. Maybe I had the wrong one, but I don't think I did. Google testy test.
Why did it work on mine and not on here? So it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I'm going to. Yeah. Uninstall again. Let's try this again.
I gotta make sure I have everything exactly the way you do.
Okay. I'm trying Firefox, by the way. I just want to see if it actually makes a difference. Probably won't, but
I mean, I was using Chrome, so.
yeah, that's
No, I was using Edge.
Edge.
Wasn't
Okay.
I?
Yeah, I got the same thing. It's just locking me into the game. All right.
Even with Overjoyed open?
Yeah. Yeah, I have it opened and set. Let me try. I'll try an Edge. I despise Edge, but I'll use Edge. Shell shockers. Oh God. Welcome to Ad City. Holy crud.
Alright, let's try it again just for funsies.
This one seems to be getting my mouse out of it. Let me. Maybe it's Edge. That's the move for this. Let me double check though.
Weird though, right?
Oh nope. Now that I'm in game, it's not. Okay. It did it for a second. That was weird. Nope. Now my mouse is stuck again. Okay.
No, you go off or right, and it usually gets out.
No, I can't. I can't even move my like my mouse is. It's only moving me around. It's making me look around. Can't get out at all. I'll show you.
How'd you get out before?
It was at the starting screen, but it was like I can move the guy around. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
Let me. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm also gonna close Overjoyed again. We'll try it. And this is definitely the one you sent me because I installed it again. So. Okay. Now I'm stuck again. Yeah, I don't know. It could be something in my configuration. I just have no idea what that would be.
I'm just trying again.
Well, I know the other game works.
Or if you open it. Make the game full screen over here on top. Did that work?
This might be something to make sure people know, because yeah, that's exactly what it was. Okay, so let me open this in Chrome again. That's exactly what it was. I had it on the side so I could see the full screen, but that's not the point, right? So
I didn't think that. Honestly, didn't know that would work either. So.
you know what? I broke it on accident, but it might be a good that might be a good reason.
Yeah, and it's only some. I think it's only the browser games that need that.
Okay.
Yeah, and that works perfectly.
Yeah, so it needs to be over the window for focus. Oh God. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. This looks like it's gonna work.
All right, now we can join the same game. So I'm gonna start a lobby.
Okay.
And I'll message you the code. Okay.
So do I want to turn on twin stick mode for this too? So looking around
Yeah.
is the same? Okay.
Alright,
That's what
so
it
I'm
seems
gonna
like.
send you this. And we're gonna explore this together because so I sent you the link.
Okay.
Or whatever it is, a code. Do you see? I guess I'm there. It looks like the same level. Hey, you're on the red team or blue team?
I'm on. I don't even know. How can I tell? Am I Supreme Chick? I don't know. I guess I'm blue team.
Let's see. Let's see if we can see each other there. Okay, do you see me anywhere?
I don't see you yet. I'll tell you this.
I need to turn on twin stick mode.
There you are. I see you. I'm running up to you right now. Potentially, eventually.
There. Aha! There you go. I fell.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I need to set a shoot button. I don't even have a button to shoot.
You know, that is like, I forgot what stick that is. I think that's the trigger.
Okay. So that jumps. Okay, so I want to be able to shoot with that.
Okay, so what's the jump button?
I'm just what the hell is that? Let me see.
I think it's the triggers, right?
I'm checking right now because I'm completely lost.
So I'm gonna make the center triggers.
I think it's because I lowered my sensitivity. Yeah, that's why.
Trigger, let's see. Left trigger is zoom in. Okay. Not left trigger. Would it help if I shared my screen?
You want to share your screen and then I'll.
How do I do this?
Sorry, I'm also trying to figure this out, so I'm like not very entertaining when my brain is trying to figure out new. Okay, so that turns you.
I can't really share my screen because.
Okay, I can share mine.
It's the right trigger. Is shoot. I made the center is shoot. I heard you shooting.
Yeah, that was actually my mouse. My normal. All right, so that's a jump. So for me, it's a jump. I gotta change that.
Okay, you want to make that RT.
Okay, so that reloads.
I think reload and shoot are the same one.
My brain is like melting. I'm gonna try to figure this thing out. Okay, so
Right trigger. What did you set it as?
let's see.
It's in the dead zone, remember? In left click controls.
Yeah, it jumps. So I believe it's.
You
just...
want it to be RT or R2?
Okay, I'm getting there.
Why does it not work for you?
It's because I'm being a dingus, as my brother would say. RT or R2. There we go. There's that. All right, so let me test that out.
You should be able to shoot. There you go.
No, I'm not using it yet. There we go. I got it now. Okay.
Alright. Uh-oh. Okay, we're on the same team, so we can't even kill each other.
I mean, I can still try to. Oh wait, what happened to my?
Does it let us? I don't know. What's this?
I need a run forward button. Oh, what did I do? I turned something off. Oh boy. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing because
I can see.
Can you see what I'm doing? Am I still?
No,
sharing?
I see you right next to me.
Oh no, I meant like sharing my screen so you see what kind of mess I'm in right now.
Alright, well, once I get out of here, I gotta hit the escape key.
Well, I'll share it anyway because other people probably want to see what I'm doing. You guys can see my pathetic excuse. So I have directional. I can go forward, backward. Okay. That shoots. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be
Up to
challenging.
escape. There's the escape key. Okay. Alright, let's see what you've done.
Okay, so I'm basic. It's a very high sensitivity. This is very challenging, but very interesting. Okay.
Why is the sensitivity in the game?
I think it's pretty high. Let's see what it is.
Well, maximize Overjoyed.
Maximize.
Yeah, double click up top. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Alright, try resizing it now.
No. Maybe.
It's smaller. Like inward.
Yeah, I'm trying. There you go.
Uh-oh, we're supposed to resize. Let's see if mine resides.
Is it a bug? Another bug? You're welcome.
How the... Wow. Okay. Let me fix it.
Guys, we are making the bugs happen, or we're bringing them to light to
I
squash
don't even know
them.
how.
Just blame me. I'll take the blame every day. It's
How
fine.
did I do that?
I look around. That's the question. Where's my look button? All right. Oh, okay. So I have to click on that to look around.
Ah,
Oh my goodness.
okay, okay.
So I also noticed looking around, it has one accelerate. It seems like it's just one acceleration. It just goes. Change that.
Alright, let me figure this out. Let's see, what is that? What did I do? It was all working for me. Why are you working now? What did I change? Confused. So I went into my code and changed nothing and it works.
Okay. Maybe it's a me problem.
And I was having the same problem.
Oh, interesting.
And I changed nothing. Okay.
So for those of you guys who are here hanging out, if you're new here, I saw like a couple new people in the lurking area. I'm not going to call you out, but I see you. Thanks for being here. We're messing around with Overjoyed, which is Anthony's software. It's $5 on the Microsoft Store, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
$5. And we're using the pre-release version, and we're breaking it, doing some bugs. But it essentially is a controlling adapter that you can use different types of controllers, Xbox, Wii or Switch, right? And PC games. You can route the buttons. This is how this works. We're playing with it right now, and I am figuring out how to use it. It's definitely a learning curve, but it's cool. This is something that we're playing around with the idea of maybe adapting a quadrant-based scan and select for it at some point, maybe, depending on its use case for someone like Ben. But I'm playing around, just seeing what I could do, and I'm navigating. I'm getting okay at it. It's a little it's definitely different, but it's usable. It's something that you can fine tune, and Anthony's working on it right now. Some bugs we're finding, so we're just playing around right now. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. This is a chill stream for us. It's one of these things that we're playing with, testing it out. My first stream with Anthony. We're probably gonna do this again every other week or so, depending on availability. But hopefully I'll get more time with this, and then I'll get more release versions, and then maybe I'll be a pro at it, you know. You know, one thing I would like to do, I want to identify games that are a little bit more like adventure and puzzle-esque, that have simpler controls. I don't think there's a ton of them on the market, which is why it's something I would love to be able to develop or have someone help me develop, because I think it would probably hit a lot of people who do have such limitations. And I think if it was fun for everyone to play that was just 2-button based, I think we get a lot of people to play it, you know, and just kind of pull a community together.
Yes, we want to build 1,000 things.
We do. I know. I mean, I know I do. I mean, obviously, you're always going to have your priorities. I'm going to have my priorities, but coming together and brainstorming is always a cool thing. You never know what's going to come out of it, right? So if you guys if you guys see what I'm doing here, just to explain this a little bit more, and I know you guys have been here before. Anthony has explained this before 1,000 times, I'm sure. But for me, you know, this is brand new. So, you know, directionally, you see here on the screen, you know, I'm moving around directionally, and then there's hotkeys to switch between like looking around and being able to move around. I assume we can toggle both still. I don't know if I can actually. Let's see. Show left flag. Have it enabled. I don't know. At this point, we're just playing. What game are you playing right now with this pretty reliably that you enjoy playing? That you feel like the controls are pretty intuitive for you?
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. Oh yeah, I did see you play Mario Kart. Yeah, yeah, because that's basically it's just directional and item. You know, you're using items. They must have a web-based version of Mario Kart, at least one of the older ones.
No.
No? It's because of Nintendo, huh?
You got Mario Kart Tour on the phone.
Okay.
And there are Mario Kart Lite games. Mario Kart has like smart steering, which is really helpful.
Okay.
They can't go off the racetrack.
They got like those I was just Googling it to see what they had. It's all these knockoff, like, you know, ad infested websites that probably give you a virus that do have Mario Kart, but you know, we're not going to risk it. I do notice in this game, it doesn't have the acceleration mode. It seems like as soon as you press it, it just goes. You know.
Yeah.
It doesn't give you like it doesn't allow you to like creep or walk slowly. It's like any FPS, I guess. That would be a nice add to this. That's a game limitation thing, not Overjoyed limitation thing. If this game had the acceleration built in, it would be different. So they probably have like a walk key in this. Let's see. Let's just see. Oh, that's aim down sights.
This time, before I send it to you, I'm going to test it in.
Okay.
And then we're going to go through rapid fire testing everything else in it.
Rapid fire testing everything. All right.
Yeah. And it could be to be continued next time.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I will most definitely mess around if you wanted to send me the other version, or if you have a new version you want me to test, I'll gladly mess around with it. I just need to get better at it.
We can also do it offline too.
Yeah. I think this is a cool little, mostly an introduction for me and a good little test case for you. So this is cool.
You've only seen probably 10% of it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So we have plenty more to go. Just imagine a few weeks from now when I'm a whiz.
I know, it's crazy like that. There's so much in this app. So many different features.
How long have you been developing this? Something like 2021?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're 4 years in the making, going to be probably going on 5 years in the making. So that's pretty, I would assume there's a lot that I haven't even looked at. So. All right, I'm going to mute my mic for a second. I'm going to have to take a quick break. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. I'm actually going to turn off my screen real quick. Un momento. Mute my mic. Okay, I'm going to shoot you a quick message.
You know what? Okay. Oh, that's my hard stop too.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna close shell shockers.
I need to sit down and watch some of your VODs too. I've only caught like a little bits and pieces of other like of clips, but I really should sit down. I gotta. I haven't been on Twitch as much as I used to be. I used to be like a Twitch junkie. Long story short, I had some personality conflicts, and one of my accounts got banned, so I just didn't. I didn't appeal it, so I haven't been coming back on Twitch. So, but now I'll be slowly getting myself back involved.
And I'm also gonna install the same exact version I sent you.
Okay.
Just so we're all on the same page and I can see if it's just you. It's always nice to know it. No, you're not you, your computer.
I know. It's just funny. I never take offense, so it's fine.
Alright, same steps. Uninstall and reinstall the steps.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna keep the game open.
And don't worry, anybody watching, it's a lot easier to install the release version than this. We just have to follow a few extra steps of this pre-release.
Yeah, it's mostly to do with just like making sure you're installing the certificate, so Windows doesn't think it's a virus and stuff. So, but once you have the
that's
cert
what's part
installed,
about getting the software on the Microsoft Store is it's signed and trusted because they'll review the entire code and make sure it's all safe.
yeah. And they have like review authorities. We were looking into it a little bit, for our simple stuff.
Yeah, that's not a issue. I get to get a certificate and everything. It's expensive.
Yeah.
So I sent you the brand new. It says brand new.
Yep. I'm just gonna reinstall the cert, make sure everything's good. Okay, so it says, let me just make sure I'm reading the download. Brand new Overjoyed release. Yes, it's the right one. I am installing it. Okay. Gamepad mode.
I'm installing it too.
I realize I'm not sharing my screen, which I probably should.
Try this.
So now you're
Hey, it worked for me.
Yeah, it's got to be me. It's got to be something on mine. Oh no, there it goes. It just takes a while for it to do it. There we go. Okay. Look how cute it is.
Great. Go. Where am I? Try to find you. I have 50,000 tabs. I go back to it, resize it, so double click the top. Okay, so it does work now.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, so make it huge, like the full size. Notice how you have to move your mouse further to do actions. Thus, decreasing sensitivity.
Gotcha. Okay, I get it. That's the reason why you want me to do that. Okay.
Alright, anyway, let's rapid fire some things in here.
Okay. What do you wanna test?
Alright, so double click at deactivate.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, keep it that big so I can see it. Go to view up top. And change the transparency. So I would make it, okay, go back to that and make it fully opaque so you can see it. Okay.
Yep.
And click on those labels, so each of those should change the labels. Well,
yeah, these two, right?
oh, look. Yeah, because they're not resizing to it. Okay. Okay, you write that in our chat.
Not resizing? Labels?
Labels not resizing.
Okay.
Which makes no sense. Nothing else. The hide background doesn't work yet.
Okay. What does streamer mode do?
But you probably can install that and then,
toys.
yeah, you don't need to.
Okay.
Go to change Overjoyed settings. And then up top, search and manage layouts. And do search import. And it should be a list of games.
Yep.
Click on it.
Any of them?
Yeah. Yeah, Halo's fine. And hit OK. Well, all of the settings for Halo. Or I didn't leave notes. Okay.
I have Halo, actually, the Master Chief Collection. I don't know if I have it installed, but
But that will set it up exactly for that.
that's cool. Maybe that's something I'll have to test it with. Is Halo, since it's already set up, and then I can kind of work backwards. You know what I mean?
And then what you're going to want to do is go to search and manage layouts. Go to share layout. Say yes.
So this will load up a site.
And yeah, just try filling that out. Just whatever you do. It doesn't matter.
Sure.
And there's your code already there. You don't have to actually submit it though.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to. So this will add it to your database? Or do you have to approve
yeah.
it?
That I'll approve it, yeah.
Okay.
Because a code like that, like, you don't have to, it's not in our database. I can share it with you directly.
So you can take this code. So if I'm just going to paste it.
Copy that. Go to search and manage layouts. Go to import. Paste it in.
Oh, you know what? I can't. It's funny. It's not letting me. Let's see if I paste. Oh, I have to right click and paste. I can't do a hotkey. That makes sense. Okay.
And then name it something that just Halo.
Okay. Index was out of range.
You take a screenshot of that and put it in our chat.
You want me to just send you the text, or you want the whole thing?
Text is fine.
Probably want to copy it, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know what that is.
Hey, this is what I'm here for. Okay. I like that idea. That's actually really cool. How long have you had that implemented? Like sharing layouts?
What is the resolution of your monitor?
This guy is 1080. I actually went back to the other one, so you want me to zoom in a little so you can see it better?
Do you have a bigger monitor?
No, this is as big as it gets. It's just a 1080. It's a 24 inch.
Alright, so no 2460s.
Say it again.
You don't have a 2460.
2460.
A bigger one.
Oh no. It's just this is
The monitor ones are like either I'll call it 3K or 4K.
Yeah, no, this is literally just an HD monitor. I don't have a higher res, like a 2K, whatever.
Alright, so we can't test that. Okay.
Nancy has one upstairs. I could set it up for next time if you want to test some stuff.
Yeah. What else is there? I go to control options and click on it.
Control options. Where am I at? Okay.
There's a bunch of buttons that say that.
Oh, these. Got it. Any of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now walk through that. Let me know if you understand what that means.
Okay, let me see. Would you like this quadrant to hold a button down until you move your mouse into it again?
So to toggle on and off.
Yeah, so either toggle or you turn it on, it'll stay on. So if you want to crouch, you go into that quadrant, it'll stay crouched. You go back into that quadrant, it'll turn it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can either turn it on for just that quadrant that you clicked in.
Yeah, so that's what we
or you can turn it on for all those quadrants.
So does it by default turn it off, or do I now have to set it? So if I do
well, it's on the Halo mode, so I guess Halo doesn't have that on.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah, look at left click controls in Halo. Yeah, you can see it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, this would take a while to learn. So to click in and out of this, like I always have to click into the upper, or you assign it to, but the upper quadrant. I guess in this one's lower quadrant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
Or you can set that when your mouse leaves for it to deactivate too.
Interesting. Okay.
But here, go to start Overjoyed. And then start it up, double click in the bottom.
Yep.
And does your mouse get stuck in that window?
Oh, stuck in this window?
Oh, now it does. Is it stuck? Can you get it out of there?
No, it's in there.
Has it always been like that? Or was it letting you out before?
It wasn't letting me out if I was active in Overjoyed.
Oh, because I felt like it was in that one game.
Oh, because I kept double clicking out of it. I was like it was probably just my bad habit of me clicking.
Okay,
it
I was
moving up.
making sure because I made it for obvious reason that it keeps it there.
Yeah, obviously you want to be able
Because you don't want to keep leaving the game.
No, I think what I was doing is so if you think about it, if I'm moving around, I'm not paying attention necessarily to the movement on Overjoyed. I'm looking more at what's happening in the game. So if I click on something or if I double click either on accident and I'm in that middle dead zone, then I'm going to get out of it on accident, which is it's just a habit of mine, I think. I don't think anyone who's using this for the proper reason, they would double click out of anything.
All right, so let's get a teaser for next stream.
Okay.
Is everything in that advanced menu? So hover over advanced. Because you see there's a lot of other ones here.
Yeah.
Like that one. That one's pretty cool. You can combine with other systems.
So what does that mean?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned, everyone. We're going to play. Yeah, this is cool.
And we're gonna actually play a game next time, hopefully.
Okay, we'll definitely play with it. I'll have to sit down and do some stuff offline and just get myself used to most of this. I think if I had some good knowledge of how to configure this, that could be very beneficial for maybe tutorials or just walking other people through it, because I think there definitely is a learning curve, right? I mean, I'm a clear example.
I
Plus,
need some tutorials made. Yes,
right.
I need some tutorials.
Yeah, so maybe that'll be something.
Alright, before we end,
yep.
I'm gonna raid someone.
Who are we raiding?
My friend Radders. She is big in the accessibility space too.
Okay.
Oh, I got it. I can type it in.
Got it. Okay. So thanks everyone for hanging out with us. Happy to be here. Thanks, Anthony, for having me on your stream. I might start streaming on mine as well while we're doing this. It might be a little complicated for me, but I'll figure it out. But thank you guys. We're gonna raid. I think you said Ratters.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I sold it right. 2 S's. R-A-D-D-E-R-S.
So go support our friends in this space who also stream. Ratters. Oh, Ratters. Got it. Okay. Like I thought it was like rat, but Ratters. Got it.
No.
Okay.
And so once that we get there, and then I'll end the stream.
Sounds good. Yeah. So thanks guys again. We're raiding, and we'll see you next time, maybe in a couple weeks. For me.
Yes, thank
you'll
you.
be on again.
Yeah, every week.
Wait, real quick. When's your next stream? Your next official stream? Do you have one?
Next stream is next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Okay.
Yeah.
That's when we'll do.
At 11:15 a.m. Eastern.
Okay. Eastern. All right, guys.
All
Thanks
right,
for being
here
here.
we go.
Thanks, Anthony. This was
I
awesome.
see everybody.